ni wa Mathira, hakuna mahali mnaweza nipeleka. Ukweli ni kwamba Rigathi Gachagau hajasaidia huyu mama. Na hiyo ndio ukweli. Rigathi Gachagau hajasaidia huyu Tiaridi. Na kama amesaidia, akuje aseme hapa amemsaidia na nini. Huyu mama na hajamsaidia na kitu.
A very good evening and welcome back to Havana Media. My name is Boniface Owino and as usual I'm going to be your host for today. Now ladies and gentlemen, let me say this, that do you know the reasons why William Samoei Ruto has been working so hard to make sure that there is a conflict between the communities? Like for instance, have you ever wondered why people like Natembea normally fights people Wetangula, Mudavadi and all that? Have you ever asked yourself why people like Kipchumba Murkomen or not people like Kimani Chungwa has been fighting Rigathi Gachagau? Have you ever wondered why some of the Kikuyu leaders cannot meet and talk as leaders? You've never wondered. And if you've never done that, then I think this video is going to be an eye-opener for both of us. Now, before I talk about what I want to talk about, let me just give you a moment. If you're meeting for the first time, just a reminder that you can take a minute, go down there, click the subscribe button. You can also like, share, drop a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think and where you're watching this video from. As usual, as I normally say, that feedback is normally the key thing in any form of communication. I will always appreciate and thank you very much for giving me your support. Those who have been giving your support every now and then. We are approaching 29,000 and most probably by the end of next month, we will be at 30,000. Something which is very nice, and I told you that at 30 we'll do something different from what we've been doing. We'll have another turn which will be very great for both of us. Now, getting back into the discussion, I started by asking this simple question, that have you ever asked yourself why William Samoei Ruto is normally very happy whenever there is conflict between leaders that comes from the same tribe or the same community? Now, today, a member of parliament from Mathira, that is Mathira member of parliament, Eric Wamumbi, was attacked in Kirinyaga the moment he mentioned the name of Gachagau. The moment he started attacking Gachagau, that is where he also met very angry residents, very angry people who decided to attack him, saying that attacking Rigathi Gachagau is like attacking the whole community. Watch this video.
Fanyiwa kazi na mtu. Hapana, achilia yeye. Wewe umefanyiwa kazi na Mushiru alafu unaachilia yeye. Watoto yake haiko kazi. Kwake hakuna stima. Kama umeshindwa na kusaidia Tiaridi, unani mwingine unaweza saidia? Acha niwaambie kwa mambo. Acha nimalize mambo. Na ile acha nimalize fadha. Na mimi ni wa Mathira, hakuna mahali mnaweza nipeleka. Ukweli ni kwamba Rigathi Gachagau hajasaidia huyu mama. Na hiyo ndio ukweli. Rigathi Gachagau hajasaidia huyu Tiaridi. Na kama amesaidia, akuje aseme hapa amemsaidia na nini. Huyu mama na hajamsaidia na kitu. Na sisi kama watu wa Mathira hatuungi Rigathi Gachagau mkono, sababu aliachilia huyu mama, alimtumia akamwachilia. kwa mazishi na huyu Gachagau hajasaidia huyu mama, ametumia huyu mama alafu anamwachilia, alafu anatuma wajinga hapa Durango na Kashedi wakuja waharibu mazishi. Nimewaambia hapa hakuna kuharibu mazishi, na ndio maana nimewaswali saidia huyu mama na watoto wake, na huyu mama amekuwa akitumiwa na Rigathi Gachagau, alafu anatuma vijana hapo wakuje kuditisha. Mimi sitishwangi hao vijana wake, anatuma awapange vizuri,
katika mazishi hakuna siasa. Wote wameongea na hapa tuko Kirinyaga. Tumekumbali ili tusikane kwa amani. Mwenye amekuja kutisi watu ni Wamumbi, na ndio unaona sasa umekasirika, ukamwambia keti.
Sika sana marake tumekuja hapa tukaambiwa hakuna siasa kwenye mazishi na Father Paul, na tukakubali sisi kama viongozi tukazungumza tukamaliza. Lakini yule MP wa Mathira yule wa Wamumbi anachukua
niondo wa igongo na tafadhali mwetekere guikara niondo kwa bila igongona na guthire kutajuo kwarja tafadhali ndamuhoya uigare
na mundu hetono na thimu itari yaku mbere ya kigongona ini
Now, that one brings me to this question that I would like us to talk about. Like, do you really know the implication or the impact that William Ruto has caused to these communities? Because you can't tell me that things like this happens and then no one is gaining. Remember, every leader, I think I normally say that every leader has got his own supporters, people that supports him, people that believes in him, that you can't tell them anything wrong about that leader and they accept. They can't do that. They normally know that their leader is normally correct, is normally right, that their leader cannot say anything wrong, and they will follow him to the latter. That is why some of the people normally follow Raila Odinga up to the end, no matter what you tell them about Raila Odinga. No matter, even if you tell them that Raila Odinga is wrong, even if you tell them that Raila Odinga has done something wrong, they will not accept. They're always at Baba is normally right. And that is why sometimes you normally hear some of the Luo saying that if Raila tells us to go to the left, we will go to the left. If he tells us to go right, we will go right, because Baba is always right. But do you think that he is always right? It is not about being right. It's about the level of stupidity of the followers of these leaders. I'm sorry to use that word, but truth be told, sometimes it comes with the level of stupidity and the level of I don't know how to put it, ignorance. Let me use the word ignorance, and the level of ignorance of some of these people that support these leaders. Because you can't tell me that you can be following someone from morning until evening because of only 200 shillings, and then you go back home, you start celebrating the person. What can 200 shillings do for you at in this economy of Ruto? Nothing. There is nothing that it can do. So, sometimes even before we follow this, even before we do anything that these leaders want or these leaders says, I think it's very okay and it can be very smart for us to just ask ourselves that we Kenyans, what do we want? Like, what is it that we are supposed to do? What do we want to do in our lives? Let us not accept to be used by these leaders fighting each other. You are fighting someone without knowing that the person that you're fighting maybe tomorrow might be of help to you. I'm sorry to say this, but whenever two people are fighting, simply because someone is supporting this leader, another person is supporting this leader, and that now they cannot come together, speak one language, I think it's very shameful. It's very shameful, and I think we should style up on that. Story number 2, I think I talked about this in the previous video when I was talking about Faruqi Bet giving Mbadis pushing or manhandling John Mbadi. I mentioned something to do with the Muslim or Somali leaders, the Somali members of parliament. That is the members of parliament that comes from Garissa. And something interesting is happening here. And I would like to say this, that it has reached a point that women are fighting simply because of a man. Women are fighting because of a man, and the man that they're fighting for is none other than our very own, the President of the Republic of Kenya, that is Dr. William Samoei Ruto. Everybody is saying that Ruto is his man. I don't know, when they are saying that Ruto is their man, I don't know what will Rachel Ruto say, because of course we know very well that Rachel Ruto is the wife to our President William Samoei Ruto. So these women that are fighting because of William Ruto, I wonder. Now, this is the proof. You know, sometimes, you know, people might be thinking that we are saying things from a point of maybe we are talking about rumors. This is the truth, and we are not accusing anybody. Remember, we are not accusing anybody here, but we are talking about what these women said. The first woman by the name of Umulker Harun says that I beat up Falhada Iman at Parliament because she is used to me. She can't meet with William Ruto behind my back and do bad things with him. She came bragging that Ruto loves her, and I can't stand that. She better think again. I repeat, I beat up Falhada Iman at Parliament because she is used to me. She can't meet with William Ruto behind my back and do bad things with him. She came bragging that Ruto loves her, and I can't stand that. She better think again. Now that is the person that was beating the other. Now the person that was beaten, that is Falhad Iman. Falhad Iman was saying, Falhad Iman was saying that I am more beautiful than Umi Harum. So let me just finish this. I'm very beautiful than Umi Harum. She can't force to be loved if she is ugly. I was seated, then she came and started beating me, asking me why I am snatching her husband Ruto. She beat me and threw me down out of jealousy. Ukiachwa wachika. So let me ask this question. These members of parliament, these women, are they not ashamed of themselves? Because you can't be throwing yourself to men. You are married, you have a husband, and that person is also married. In fact, that person, I don't know whether, you know, this one is like tarnishing the name of the president. Of course, we know very well there has been rumors speculating that the president is a womanizer. I'm sorry that president loves women. People have been saying that. I'm not saying, but people have been saying that the president is a womanizer. I don't know. Marriage, he was with Suipan 2 years. I don't know who and who. So I don't know how it goes. But now this one gives us another hint. First of all, we have to ask ourselves that these women who are fighting, and then what is funny, you know, at first I thought that maybe the way this member of parliament reacted was wrong, but now I came to realize that maybe he knew what he was doing. I had one member of parliament who is also, I think, who is also a Somali. Not a Somali specifically, but who is also coming from the northeastern province, saying that achana nao wapigane. Achana nao. Acha wapigane. So that statement at first, you know, when I heard it first, I was like, why is this guy not even bothered about these women fighting in front of him? Why can't they go and maybe rescue them? So reading this, someone just sent me this, and thank you very much, Dan Lukurito, for sending me this. It's Dan who have sent me this, and that is why I'm doing this video in courtesy of Dan Lukurito. Dan Lukurito sent me this, and I was like, so this is what has been going on. I really don't know what to think concerning these two videos. Just want to give you time in the comment section, tell me what to think, and until we meet again in the next video if it is possible, I've been your host, Boniface Owino. Bye bye.